everybody. So, thought I would share today what I travel with. And this particular one would be what I fly with, what I take on long trips with me when I'm flying, because it changes a little bit when I'm driving. And the big thing that changes when I'm driving is I usually have like a Baofeng handheld ham radio with me, which I don't bring on flight trips. So outside of my clothes and regular things like that, what do I bring that is related to the channel? Firearms, survival, things like that. So I brought more holsters than I would normally bring. This is the new T-Rex Arms sidecar holster that I have been trying out, and I really like it so far. I usually bring an appendix holster of some sort, and I bring a sidecar type holster. Well, there's this, or this Spider Concealment, or this Nightfall Customs. I'll bring a outside the waistband holster, and I'll bring a single pistol inside the waistband holster. And usually the reason I bring both of this type of inside the waistband holster is just depending on what I'm wearing on that particular day. Outside the waistband holster, again, so this is kind of a staple. I always bring 3 like this. I brought extra appendix sidecar type holsters because while T-Rex Arms makes really good holsters, I wasn't sure about this one yet. I've only had it for a couple days, so if I ended up not liking this, I wanted to be able to move to something else. So I usually bring 3 holsters, an outside the waistband, an appendix with a sidecar, and an appendix or inside the waistband that is solo pistol. This is the carrying case that I use for travel, and I always bring 2 pistols. Sometimes it's like the G43 and G19, but it's always 2 pistols. Now I bring 2 pistols for the same reason that anybody carries a spare mag or packs more than 1 mag or anything like that, because 2 is 1 and 1 is none. And if one breaks, if something happens, even if for whatever reason law enforcement takes one away from me, so I don't know why they would, but why do they do anything really? I think cops get their rocks off by taking guns from people. But 2 is 1, 1 is none. I always travel with at least 2 pistols. So with those 2 pistols, I also bring spare magazines. This one is empty right now, and the rest of them should be loaded. Yep. And then I bring a few boxes of ammo, and in this pouch there was some of the holsters. But I always bring spare mags. And spare ammo. This is just range ammo, it's not hollow points, but if I have to get into that for whatever reason, ammo is ammo, hollow points don't matter. This is my carry-on bag, and this is from Field Line Tactical. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but it's a single strap, like over the shoulder bag. And of course I have my EDC light, which is Stream Light Macro Stream. I changed the Macro Stream recently. Focus. Yeah, I changed the Macro Stream recently, and I'll do a more in-depth review on that later. Just a pocket knife. This is the Uzi pocket knife. It's the one I use for work. A lighter, a couple of markers, a Leatherman. This is a cheap Leatherman or multi-tool. This is the cheap multi-tool. A little bit of paracord that's always on here, and in here is a full trauma kit. This has, I'm not going to take it all out, but this has tourniquet, chest seals, bleed stop, or quick clot, triangular bandage, some Coban, all that good stuff. And there's a decompression needle in there as well. Oh no, I leave the decompression needle out of this one because it's my flight one and they'll take it from me. And then of course gun belts. I usually bring a couple different gun belts. Core essentials, gun belts are my bag. So a couple of the other things real quick are, of course, my locks, my TSA approved gun locks. I don't like these. I'm going to switch back to a keyed lock instead of a tumbler combo lock. I just find these difficult to use. Maybe it's how big my fingers are. I have a hard time rolling through these numbers, but it you know, it makes for a difficult time using them for me. And then charging banks. You know, I have two of these. These are solar charging banks. You can also, behind this flap, plug them in, and they have flashlights on them. See if I can get it to work while it's on camera. Probably not. Come on, turn it on. Yep. Flashlights on them. Woo. And then beyond that is just the regular stuff that you know, anybody else would probably fly with, you know, your clothes and shoes and socks and whatnot. So there you go. That's what I travel with, especially as far as it pertains to this channel. Guns and ammo and magazines and cases and whatnot. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for subscribing. If you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you will. Hit the notification button. Hit all notifications as well, because I've been getting complaints from people that they're not getting notifications about my videos. They're getting unsubscribed because YouTube knows better than you who you want to watch, apparently. So check that, double check that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If you want to support the channel, there's all kinds of ways down below to do that. I will try my best to itemize all the pieces that I've just shown you into a list down below, and if you want to check those things out, you of course are free to do so. Thank you to my patrons. You guys are awesome. I couldn't do this without you, and we'll talk to all of you later.